All right, so by now it looks like the internet is here to stay. We have our digital technologies, phone in your pocket, computer screen, and it is an influence over our minds. It is an influence over what we see about the world, over what we think and feel about the state of affairs, the situation in which we find ourselves. And by now, it is very much proved, tried, tested, undeniable, irrefutable that social media is toxic for the mind. This is causing a horrifying degradation to our minds and understandings. Yes, this screen time, information, participation is not helpful. It's not working. But we can't look away. We continue looking at it. We continue using it. Why is that? Because it's so addictive, because it's so much ingrained in everything that we do. It's so much there. What we can do, what we should do, is learn to contend with it. Learn to use your intelligence. Learn to discern between what is useful and what is not. You can do this by clicking away from the outrage culture, clicking away from short-form content. Don't watch shorts, rather listen to longer videos. That is an easy step that you can take. That is an easy thing that you can do. Also, look away. Don't use your eyes, but listen. Listen to someone talking. Listen to the words that someone is saying, and don't rely on visual cues. Rely on audio cues. Also, be wary of injustice and victimhood. Be wary of a sad story of someone who's been done wrong by. Yes, we see this again and again, and of course we want to do what we can to mitigate, undo the injustice of the world. If someone has a GoFundMe, then very much, yes, you should give to it. Very much, yes, you should send support where you can. If you're fortunate enough to be able to afford that and you're in a situation where you feel you can give, you should give. Very much so. That is one of the good things about the internet, is that we can have moments where people come together. Now, another thing you will notice is there's this thing called flash screen content. This is where a flash happens and there's a kind of cut or sometimes a very much literal white flash, which you might not even notice sometimes, but there's either a fast cut or an image or a brightness that comes through your screen. That is the sort of content you want to be avoiding. That is the sort of content you want to be getting away from. You also want to be careful of sexualized content, bikini girls, pornographic materials, things that appeal to the sex reptilian brain. Now, of course, there's nothing wrong with, taking a look every now and then. We're all curious. We've all seen it, but you need to be careful to make sure it is not an addiction, that it is not an appeal that is conditioning your mind, that is conditioning your screen time use. Now, another big one is politics. Today we are seeing the horrifying things of the politicians that are causing so much pain and suffering in the world. They are pedophiles, they are frauds, and really, I can make the case that every politician is evil. I mean, just imagine someone comes to you and says, all right, we're going to give you $50 billion and you can spend it and you can use it to make society better. What are you going to do with it? And you decide, I'm going to buy guns, weapons, and machinery that is used to kill children in a foreign country. Unfathomable, right? The outrage is a bottomless pit. But here you see this is the exact point. This is the exact thing you need to be wary of, because this is outrage culture. This is politics culture. It is engaging you as a kind of distraction. Yes, your anger is justified, but being justified, being right, being correct, being on the good side of history does not help you transform yourself. It does not help you improve your emotional well-being. It does not help you get into what it is that you are. It doesn't help you turn in. Now, there's many people you should always click off straight away. Joe Rogan, any video you see, click off straight away. Bill Burr, any video you see, click off straight away. Tucker Carlson, any video you see, click off straight away. Bill Maher, any video you see, click off straight away. And the list goes on, yeah? When you see these toxic people, when you see these people that are not helping you, and you've made the decision, I'm shutting that person off, you turn them off, you're actually discerning what kind of information you're taking on. Now, from there, you can find people who speak truth, who are encouraging, who are sharing techniques, methods for your personal routine and personal transformation. And those people you can listen to more, yes? And you're starting to discern, you're starting to discover, you're actually on a journey. This is the difference between being addicted and going around and around in a neurotic cycle of mind mess and politics and negativity, and actually deciding, I want to find information. I want to find things that I can't hear anywhere else. I want to listen to someone who is encouraging. I want to listen to someone who has a positive view of the world. Someone who believes in this humanity, who believes in love, who believes in peace, who believes in non-violence, who is able to work out, okay, how do we contend with these problems and actually find a lasting resolution? Those are the sort of people you need to discover. And when you're on this journey, when you're doing this, you're getting somewhere. Yeah? It's very different to going around and around in circles. Very different to just watching the same old trash over and over again. When you're getting somewhere, you're taking information in, you're listening to it, you're considering it, and you're thinking, I actually need to do something about this. Maybe I do need to read a book. Maybe I do need to actually enroll in an online course and listen to the guided meditations, to write in my journal, to write the questionnaire of the self-authoring course. Now, I have a course on your autobiography and your self-authoring. You can enroll in it and it will take you through your whole life process. And there's also structures for your journal and self-inquiry. Yeah, it's a full comprehensive course. Very easy. All you got to do is enroll in it and follow the steps. Yeah, there's a question on the page, you answer the question. There's a question on the page, then you answer the question, and then you're going through it, yes? And this is a part of your journey, yeah? Enrolling in a course like that shows that you have found something that is taking you deeper into something new, yeah? You're on the journey of self-discovery, the journey of the path of knowledge, as we could say, which is totally different to being stuck in pornographic materials, political outrage, social media mess, yeah? We can use this technology to discover new human consciousness. We can use this technology for good, but it is up to you to have your intelligence. Now, if you're watching this, you're already on the path. You're already a few steps along, because right now this video has been going for 5, 6, 7 minutes, yeah? And you've already been able to expand your awareness. Yeah, the people that don't get this, the people that are addicted, they've already clicked off. They've never seen this video and they will never see this video. They're on the short form videos. But you have found something here, which is that you found a real person, me, someone who means what they say, and someone who has the methods. And I have been on this journey. Yes, I have been around the world. My journey has taken me to the most incredible places. It's bringing a tear to my eye right now. It makes me cry when I think about it. It's very hard for me to talk about it because I'm so grateful for what's happened. And I have passion for this because I believe you can do this too. I believe you can discover what you need to discover, but it's a journey. You have to take the next step and the next step and put one foot after the other, yeah? You might have to read a book. You might have to do an online course. You might have to change some things about your routine. But look at the alternative. Watching bikini girls on Instagram, listening to people rave about the horrifying pedophile politicians, yeah? You've done enough of that. You've done enough of that, and it's always going to be there, yeah? Don't try and change those people. Change yourself. Wake up to yourself. Once you've been on this journey, it will bring a tear to your eye when you've done this, when you've found this love for yourself. So please do subscribe. We continue this journey together, and I'm looking forward to the next step. Stay safe.